Today, we're going to be playing through Jet Set Sonic Adventure, and this is created by a modder named Sora, so huge thanks to him for creating this mod. And what he went ahead and did is he went ahead and changed Sonic's character model to Jet Set Sonic, which goes ahead and takes Beat's clothes and skates and puts it on Sonic. The other really cool thing he did is he went ahead and changed Speed Highway to make it more of like the Jet Set radio games, where you go ahead and grab spray paint and spray paint different graffiti things around the areas, and that's how you complete the stage. You have to do a certain amount of graffiti in certain areas of the stage. So we're going to be running through that stage and see how long it takes us to beat this stage. I have played it a little bit, so I know where some of the areas are, but I do not know where the second area of Speed Highway is, so that is going to be completely blind. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. So as you can see right here, we have our one and only Jet Set Sonic here. So he actually still keeps his crystal ring, which is actually really cool. It looks like Sora actually went ahead and reverted it back to Dreamcast Sonic. He is not the director's cut version like you see on the GameCube version. He is the Dreamcast, and he goes ahead and skates, which is very similar to Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2. Once you get in the game, it looks like it's kind of maybe taken from that model in the game. Alright, so here we are inside of Speed Highway here. So as you can notice here, Sonic does have his cool running animation of skating instead of actually running, which looks very similar to Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2. I believe that's kind of the animation he took it from. But if you actually look right here in front of us, we have spray paint cans that we need to pick up to be able to clear this level. So we'll go ahead and pick these up so we're able to spray the ground and the walls. But if you actually come over here, there's a big red arrow pointing to here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this. And it goes ahead and graffitis the floor here with us. So we need to go around the stage. As you can see in the top left, it says tags. We need to do 12 more of these to be able to move on throughout the stage to go on to the second level. So I do know where most of these are just because I was testing out the mod just to make sure everything is running okay. And I actually went ahead and downloaded a bunch of mods to make this game a heck of a lot more visually pleasing. There are some really tricky locations if you're not familiar with some of the like speedrun areas. So I know in a lot of Sonic Adventure speedruns that this area up here is kind of like a big skip in the game. But you need to make sure that you're actually exploring all of the level as well, because if you're not, it is super easy to be able to miss the certain areas you need to be graffitiing. But if you do end up missing something, it's actually really cool. So if you get to the end of the first section of Speed Highway, it'll actually pop up a goal ring that says back, and it'll send you to the beginning of the stage, which is actually really cool. So if you're going to miss out on that, you know, you still have that kind of opportunity to be able to go back and change stuff. And there also is other ones that cost more spray paints, I should say. Because some of these, like the section up here, you'll have to press it multiple times, and he'll make a bigger picture, which is actually really cool looking, that he kind of does different kind of like promotion art for Sonic Adventure, which is really cool. I really like that he was able to like add in like Sonic stuff instead of doing like the Jet Set stuff. I never truly have personally played a Jet Set radio game, but I actually kind of want to if this is kind of what it's like. It's very fun in terms of being able to run around the stage and explore, be able to spray stuff. It looks like he's only done Speed Highway when it comes to in Sonic Adventure for this mod. I don't know if he has any plans on doing the other stages. It'd be really cool if he did all of the stages inside of Sonic Adventure. But Speed Highway, you know, definitely makes the most sense since it is a city, you know. Typically where you would see maybe some graffiti around the areas. I know where I'm from, people always tend to, you know, graffiti like trains and stuff like that. That's always been like a big thing. And I don't know if that's like that other places, but I know that's what people do here is a lot, is where you kind of tend to see some stuff like that. But as you can see there, we actually have the spray paint can meter, so we only have one left. So we're going to have to pick some up to make sure that we are getting some left here. It looks like I only have 3 left, so I just got to grab a few more, and I think we should be able to move on to the second section of Speed Highway, which is really nice. I'm actually going to go back and pick these up because I'm going to probably need them. So this one's a little bit tricky, so we actually have to hop down here, and it's right here where this section is. But it's super cool, you know, that he was able to program all of this. I've actually kind of been looking at this mod for a while to be basically waiting, you know, for it to come out because I was super excited to play it. And I really wish that there was more mod support for Sonic Adventure, as Sonic Adventure is definitely kind of within that top 3 realm in terms of Sonic games for me. It's always been a big part of my childhood, and honestly, I love the way that Sonic Adventure just controls in general, you know. It might be a little bit of a hot take, but I most of the time actually enjoy Sonic Adventure more than I do Sonic Adventure 2, which is kind of funny to think. And I think we're missing one area here, so we might have to go back. I'm not 100% sure where that area is, though, so I'm gonna actually go back to see if I can find it really quick. So as you can see here, the goal ring that just says back. We go into here, and it goes ahead and sends us all the way back to the beginning of the stage so you can re-explore where all the areas are, just in case, you know, you missed one. I believe that goes away once you collect all of the, or you go ahead and spray all the tags, but you just have to be careful and make sure that you're exploring every area inside the stage. I believe the other one is actually just right up here, just because I skipped this area last time. I think it is down here. But if you actually listen to the soundtrack that's going on here, it sounds like he made a remix, or he used a remix from somewhere, of kind of making it more of like the Jet Set Radio type of style in Speed Highway, which is actually really nice sounding. I actually really like the tune that he's actually playing here. But we went ahead and got all of the tags here, so we should be able to move on to the second area. So I can go ahead and spray this little area right here, and then we should be have the where we run down the skyscraper. I don't know if there's anything else within this area. It says that we have 3 tags, so I don't know if I have to do something else within this area before I move on, or if there's only 3 tags inside like the next, like where we kind of go in more of like the daytime city stage of Speed Highway, which is kind of interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what is going on there. I'm kind of excited to see what's going on, and I love this running animation for him. He looks so cool. Okay, so we have one here. Looks like we have one here, and then grab some more spray paint because we always need that. And then we have one here. Okay, perfect. So now we can move on to the next area, and this one is 15. Oh, okay. So I gotta really explore here. This area is obviously a lot bigger than your typical normal area, so I gotta, you know, make sure I'm exploring all the right areas. So we actually have our first one right here, it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint that. Jet Set Sonic. Oh yeah. So it actually looks like you have a cap on how much spray paint you can actually carry. So it looks like at 20 is kind of like the max amount that you can hold, which is kind of interesting that there's like a cap for it. But I guess it's probably just so you know, explore the area a little bit more. And it looks like we have another one up there, but I absolutely fell off. So I'm gonna have to try to go back up there if I can. Let me see if I can get back up there. There we go. So now we got back up here. Go ahead and spray paint that. I'm gonna see if I can see any other areas. So we got one right there. This would be interesting to find because there is some interesting areas, you know, that you can get in this stage. So I'm gonna have to be really keeping my eye out for these certain areas. And this music is going crazy right now. Oh my god, it's crazy. I actually really like the Jet Set Radio music. I've heard a little bit of it from certain places, like on YouTube and stuff like that, but I should really go back and play it. I actually think I have it on Steam because I bought like a collection where you get like Nights, you get this game, I think you get Adventure 2, and then you also get, what is it? You get, I think it's Channel 5, which is like the Ooh La La and Pudding game. I only remember them from like the Sega and All-Stars Racing type games, which is kind of funny. And oh, we have a bunch right here. Hold on, let me spray paint all of these. Yup. Gonna need all of that spray painted. Nice and good looking graffiti right there. And there's another one over here that I can hop over to. And man, the spin dash is so OP in this game. Oh, I don't have any spray paint. Oh no. Okay, I gotta go find some. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some more spray paint now. I should be able to mark this up. I gotta look out for the last one, which is right there. So I'm gonna hop over here. Looks like this is a bigger one. Oh, and then you just complete the stage right there. Okay, that's cool. You don't even have to run to the end. As soon as you get the last one, it just spray paints it up and it's done from there. That's actually super cool. I love that. That is nice. And there you have it. That is the Jet Set Sonic adventure created by Sora. If you want to go ahead and download this mod, it is open to the public, so go ahead and download that and check out Sora to see his other great work that he has created as well. I would absolutely recommend this. This is a super fun time to play, and especially if you like the Jet Set Radio series, you'll definitely enjoy this mod inside of Sonic Adventure, and I hope to see that he does more stages throughout the game, and I hope we just see more adventure mods in general. I love playing this game, and I would love to see, you know, more different adventure mods come out for the game. So I guess we will see, you know, maybe this will spark some, you know, more mods to be created within the game. I guess we shall see. But with all that being said, guys, be sure to like the video if you like the video. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of when I do upload, and it helps out a lot. But I will catch you guys in the next video, and I will see you all later. Peace.